St John's Kirk of Perth is the oldest building still standing in Perth. The main structural elements of the church you see today were built in stages between 1440 and around 1500, but this was only a rebuilding of a much earlier church which had stood on the site for so long that the medieval street patterns of Perth developed around it. St John's Kirk's central role as the parish church serving the settlement that grew around it meant that for many centuries Perth was often called St John's Town, in recognition with the dedication of the parish church which lay at its core. This tradition continues today in the name of Perth's football club, St Johnstown. The 250 years after the Reformation were not kind to St John's Kirk. Maintenance was a continuous problem in a Reformed Church of Scotland that had little material wealth, and there were problems accommodating the growing population of Perth. By 1715, St John's had been internally subdivided into 3 separate churches. One occupied the 3 western bays of the nave, a second occupied the 2 western bays of the nave and the transepts, and the third occupied the choir. Accommodation was increased by the insertion of galleries, and lighting for the galleries was provided by inserting dormer windows in the upper parts of the medieval walls. Efforts to remedy centuries of neglect started as early as 1820, though one result was the removal of even more original medieval material. A slightly more sensitive approach was taken in alterations made in the 1890s, but St John's remained divided into 3 separate churches. The true restoration of St John's began with a public meeting in 1918, at which it was agreed that a renovation of the church would serve as a fitting memorial to the many from Perth killed during World War I. Visitors can guide themselves around the church using the excellent laminated information sheets available in 10 languages, and pre-book guided tours are also available for a small charge. St John's remains an active parish church of the Church of Scotland, and regular services are taking place each Sunday morning.